Hi, I'm David Rigby.
My name is David Emeric.
And we'd like to talk about getting and living debt-free. I'm the lead pastor here at the community church, and David is the property manager for both the school and the church. And the reason David is our lead teacher here is because he has been through the Financial Peace University himself. He is now finishing up baby step 3, and in June of this year, 2015, he'll be starting baby step 4. Baby step 4. Let's go through. What are the steps, David?
Okay, baby step number 1 is raising $1,000. So depending on the plastic, we encourage people to cut out the plastic so they have something to emergency fund. So they do have emergency fund. They have cash to do that. Secondly is paying off all your debts from smallest to largest, so you have like a snowball effect, so you get like momentum going. And so people, it's an emotional thing. You don't do it percentage-wise, you just do it from small dollar amount to biggest. Then that takes depends on the size of the debt, but we figured out that if people, in our case, we live off, we're two household income. We decided to live off of one income. That was my wife's income because she makes a little bit more money than I do. And the income that I made, we apply it to our debt. So that's why
You're debt free now?
Completely debt free. We pay off $36,000 student loan debt in 8 months. And that's just being persistent. And the secret of getting out of debt is writing a written budget each month. So you know where your money is going each month, and that helps you like a game plan, like a playbook for success when it comes to getting out of debt. Baby step 3 is right now we're working on baby step 3. Like Pastor Dave said, in June we'd be complete with 6 months of living expenses. Basically, if God forbid something happens, we have an emergency fund for 6 months, so if my wife is kind of disabled, I get disabled, our insurance policy starts at 6 months, so we have something to keep us going through until we're able to collect our disability. That's basically what we're using it for. It helps us to have that little cushion so that if things do come up, we're not depending on plastic because plastic's like candy, you just spend without realizing using other people's money. But when it's your money, you're more cautious how you're spending your money.
I have a tip for people.
What?
David won't tell you this, but let me tell you how he got out of debt. Never go to coffee with a person who's going strenuously, disciplined, and persistent at getting out of debt, because you will always pay for the coffee. You take them out. They just don't spend money on anything that's not a necessity. David, you did good. You guys really attacked that mountain.
Yes, thank you.
Mortgage is gone, cards are gone, student loans are gone.
Right.
You're totally debt free, and in June you start to build up.
Starting investing 15% of our gross income into a retirement plan. We do a Roth. Anything left over, because at our age we're allowed $6,500 per year. Anything left over we put in at pre-tax dollars. Then at the same time we'll be starting baby step 5 with our college fund for our daughters. So she has, when she does go to college, her college is paid for. Because what we found out is a lot of students that are going to college that are getting a lot of debt when they get out, and that's kind of hard on them because going for school is all this large debt, and when they get out, finding a job and trying to start a living, that's pretty huge stress when I look at it. So we're helping our daughters that just pay for her college, but the rest is on her own. We do teach our daughter how to budget her money. We don't give her allowance. We do give her a commission. She works for it, she gets paid for it. We teach her how to, the 3 principles: tithing, saving, and spending. So we're starting her at a young age, and basically when the college is paid for, then we'll be starting on a down payment, saving up for a down payment on a home.
All of this, David teaches through Financial Peace University. He teaches it at least twice a year here at the church. And I just wanted you to hear him talk. Sometimes we get thinking it's impossible to get out of debt. Well, David and I go back nearly 18, 19 years. 19,
Yes.
19 years. And I need to tell you, his life has turned around when he and Kristen and Megan got a hold of this financial teachings. It transformed his life. Let's leave it there. Baby steps 1, 2, 3, 4. But just a reminder, it can be done. David did it. Linda and I are doing it right now. I had to teach it. And you're such a hypocrite if you teach it and don't do it.
Right.
So we're on it. Let me just start this with a word of encouragement, and then each Monday I think David and I will just come back and give you a few more tips. So that's it for this week at davidrigbyonline.com. Check in and you can leave your comments there. You can talk, ask David.
Yes.
David's the expert. You leave me questions, I'll answer them, but only after I ask him the answer. So direct your questions to David and we'll answer your questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.